Hello, My Rhapsody Fam. Welcome back to my channel. This is Priyanka. And firstly, I'd like to mention that there is a house building near my place, and I cannot stop. I cannot wait to shoot anymore because it's been quite a while since I have uploaded my last video, and there is like this house building process will gonna take so many months, so I cannot wait for months to upload my video. So I have to shoot in such noises, so please bear with me. And if you guys have seen my last few makeup videos, then you guys know that I have been using this beauty glazed color board in like in a few last makeup videos, and I told you that I will definitely review this entire palette for sure whole solely. So this video is gonna be about this beauty glazed color board itself, and I'm gonna review this. I'm gonna create a eye makeup look with this using this palette basically in this video, and I think this is all about it. And I have done my entire face makeup, the base makeup. I'm just left with the eye makeup, and if you want to know anything about my base makeup, so you can watch any of my makeup videos because I use the same product most of the time. Just for the foundation, today I am using this Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Normal to Oily SPF 22 foundation. I'm in the shade 230. This is Natural Buff, and I'm using this tube size packaging here. And for lipstick, I am wearing Maybelline Color Sensational in the shade Nude Nuance. So if you wanna know anything more about the base makeup, the contour, the blush and everything, you can watch any of my video because there are only a few products. And I will also link all those things in the comment section or description box below. So now if you are interested in this page, then please keep on watching. And now with that being said, let's dive right into this video. Okay, so when you see the board, it looks like this, and it has a board like this. It comes with a plastic film, the plastic cover right here, which just went away just now. So we have like four color scheme here basically. So the first board is like for green, and then we have the red palette which has a few warm shades right here, and then we have this. Okay, so the palette is little flimsy basically. So then we have this blue which also has a few warm shades, and then we have this purple scheme going on, basically color theme going on. So I think each and every palette has like a one or two at least the transition shades also, and the colors and the glitters and the shimmers as well. So we have a few mattes also, we have a few glitters also, and we have a few shimmers as well. So if you are a person who likes to create different looks, then I think this is gonna be a really nice board. And I have also created a few looks in my like Valentine's Day makeup tutorial, so you can also watch those videos and get an idea that how those color this palette works, because I can only use a few shades in just one look, right? So that is why I have used this palette on camera for a while, and also off camera as well. So I know my reviews about this particular palette. This is not something that I'm using for the very first time. I'm gonna give my reviews. I have used this palette for like 3-4 times in my past, and then I am creating. I got this in January, and I'm sitting in February, I guess. And I guess I get this in January, and I'm sitting in February, and this today is 25th of February. So I got a month's time to use this palette and review it also. So many shades in this palette, and when it comes to pigmentation, I am not very happy with the pigmentation. This is not the best palette. The palette doesn't have the best of pigmentation that I have used. I have used Swiss Beauty. I think Swiss Beauty have the better pigmentation than this one. If you are someone who looks like for very bold colors and you want pigmentation just like that, then just in one swatch, then I think you should go for any better palette, because this is not the one for you then. But it has a okay like in pigmentation. I would like to give this palette I think 6.5 out of 10. and the color shades here are so good. And I am reviewing this palette, and I'm gonna definitely create a eye makeup look as well, but I have used this. That is why I'm actually talking this so much about this palette in the beginning itself. Personally loved the last board, because this board, I think I can create so many looks. I'm really sorry about the flimsy packaging right here. So this board particularly has so many colors and so many shades, and I think I can do definitely with this palette right here. And I have used the glitters in this palette, so I'm not a glitter person. I like glitters on my lids, definitely, who doesn't? But I am not a person who can apply glitter and get my hands on it, and then when it comes to removing those glitter, it just, I cannot tell you. So it's another hassle, like it's next level hassle to remove glitters on from your eyes. So I am not gonna use any glitter from this palette. I might use it for some special occasion, but not for today's video. That doesn't mean that this video is not important to me. Just a minute, some phone call is coming. And when it comes to the packaging also, this board is very flimsy right here. I don't remember the actual price, MRP of this palette. It will be on the screen, but I got this for I think 450 or 550 bucks. So why not? And I was anyway looking for a good eyeshadow palette, and I've watched a few reviews about this palette, and then I thought to give this a go. I was really fascinated with this huge palette because it has so many colors, and whenever I have to go for a wedding out of my town, then I can definitely carry this palette, because I don't have to carry different palettes altogether, and then I can carry this one because it has all the colors. It has warms, it has cool tones, it has neutrals as well, it has green, blue, purple, pink, red, yellow, orange, everything in this particular palette. So I think this is gonna be good, and the pigmentation is okay like I told you. And now, without any further ado, let's create the eye look. So for eye makeup, like I told you, I really like this purple palette, the purple color theme here. So I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go ahead with this. So I have called you a little up and close so that you guys can see what all is going on my eyes very clearly. And now I'm gonna pull my hair back so that they don't disturb us. And cool. I think I forgot to take mirror, so wait. So as my transition shade, I think I should go with this matte light. This is kind of a lavender shade. Yeah, I think I am gonna go with this. This looks pink. This is looking pink in the image, but it's like a kind of a lavender, very light lavender shade. And yeah, so I am taking, and as you can see, yeah, you can see that. So there's gonna be a lot of fall back in the palette itself. So when we dust it off, there is a lot on the brush that goes away. So I just, to prime my eyes, I used the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Basically, whatever left over I had on my beauty blender, I just dabbed it onto my eyelids, and I'm taking, and it's just going away. So I don't know. And so because there was a lot of fall off, there was nothing. The shades are actually a little chalky. The matte ones are, the most of them are chalky basically. But the shades are definitely buildable. So I dipped my brush thrice in the palette, and this is what the pigmentation is right now. It's not that great. Okay, so this is what the transition shades look like. This was the lightest shade from in the last palette, the last board. This is the lightest shade, the lightest matte shade. Okay, now for crease, I think I'm gonna go ahead with this shade here. This is purple. This is lavenderish purple, pinkish purple. I don't know. I am not really good with shade, the color names actually. Okay, so for my eye crease, I'm gonna dip my brush into this shade. Again, there is a lot of dust, there's a lot of extra that goes off like this. I am putting this shade right in the crease basically, and this one is pigmented, by the way. This one is really pigmented. And now I'm using the blending brush to blend both the shades. I don't know what am I doing with my eyes basically, but let's just see. I think I'm gonna use this purple shade right here, and I'm using this with my finger basically, and I'm not gonna apply this all over my lids, just I think in the middle. The shimmer, basically this shimmer is not that great, honestly, in my opinion. Let's just see. I think I'm gonna use this brush to apply this on my lids, and I'm gonna wet it with rose water, I guess. So basically I'm using this Sat Natural Pure Rose Hydrosol to wet my brush, and I use the same rose water to set my makeup today. I tried, like I told you, I tried different shades. I have used this palette quite a few times, and the other shades were not that, the shimmery shades were not that bad actually. I think this particular one is little off, and I think this is working better with brush. Or okay, so the eye makeup is going nowhere as you can see, but let's just see if we can take this somewhere. Let's just apply this purple shade from the from the inner corner to the middle, and avoid that outer V. It's not working properly with even with the brush, actually the wet brush. And as far as the brush got a little dried up, it's taking effort to get the pigmentation. Okay, so this is how our half lids look like. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this purple shade right here into my blending brush. I'm gonna blend the crease. I had so many expectations with this purple board particularly, but I think this is the worst one in this palette, because I didn't use that purple shade in any of my videos neither, when I was not shooting. But I used the red one, I used the blue one, and I have also used the green one. I've used the all three, but just not this one. And when I have to review this, I have like 90% good reviews about the rest three boards, but for this purple board, I think I have only bad things to say. Dip this flat fluffy brush into, I think, this darkest shade right here, and I'm gonna densify my outer corner basically. And please work, do something. Okay, this is doing something. I'm looking cartoon right now because nothing is working in this palette basically. Because okay, last try to, my base makeup went really well today, like really well today, but this eye makeup is making me look like a ghost. Last try to enhance this makeup, the eye look basically. Last try, I'm gonna use this brown shade here on my outer corners. I thought that purple shade that I use on my outer lids is gonna work, but it's also useless. So just to enhance my outer, the inner line a little bit, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dip my brush in this shade right here, and let's just see if it works or not. Now I'm gonna use this copper shade right here in my inner corners. And guess what? This copper shade is also useless. It looks so pigmented, so bright in the palette, but it's doing nothing basically. So this is the max I could do with my eyes to make them. I actually got really fed up doing, making this eye look better. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna line my eyes, gonna put some mascara, and then gonna come back really soon. Welcome back. I tried to fix this eye makeup off camera but couldn't. So while applying the mascara, I just did one thing. You see this dot here? I applied, so there were like a few more dots, like a few more mascara, the few more blunder that I made. But this one dot still left, because if I tried to get rid of that, something really bad would have happened. So I did not do anything else than doing my eyeliner and the mascara, and this is how the final look looks like. And you see a close-up, and then we'll talk a little bit more. There you are. So I'm quickly gonna say a few more things about this palette right here. So guys, it's not always about the palette that is bad. Sometimes to create a good makeup, you need to be a little bit skilled as well. So I'm not that much skilled, but I know how to do makeup basically. I know the basics, I know how to blend, I know how to do. So I don't say that this is this palette, that my eye makeup, which is like, don't attempt this at home. If you are watching this video, try to create another look, but don't create this look, because this is not looking good at all, and it is about my skills basically, because I didn't know where I'm going with my eye makeup. But that's not the point here. The point here is about this palette. So I think I have created a really few good I have created a really nice look using this particular palette, and you can see my Valentine's Day videos, and I'm gonna link those videos where I use this board. I'm gonna link those videos in the description box, or either on the I button, so you can watch them. And when it comes to the palette, basically, like I told you, the packaging is really not good. I think if they wanna provide so many shades into one palette, I think they would have come up with a better idea of the packaging, I still believe. And the pigmentation of the color, the payoff of the payoff is like okay. Like I gave this palette how much, like 6.5 last like in the beginning of this video. And also the price point that we are paying is really good. And if a few shades like it how many shades it has, 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 15 into 4 so this particular palette, like this small palette, has 60 shades. And if you are a makeup artist, I think you can definitely invest in this, because some of the colors, like most of the colors in this palette, are really pigmented. I think they blends really well, really quickly. And when it comes to the price point for 60 shades, I think this is the best palette. Otherwise some shades really work, some shades really don't work. I think just a few shades that are in this palette is something that don't work. But it's the case with any other palette in the market basically. Not all the shades in one palette. If one palette has like 30 shades, not all the shades are going to be good. Even if you buy the Huda or the MAC one, trust me guys, not all the shades are going to be the best, the most pigmented shades. I think this is all that I had to say about this. The one point more that I think I have already mentioned, that it does not have the expiry date. Basically it does not have the expiry date. So I don't know when it's gonna be expired, because I will not be able to use this entire palette in 2 years. So I think and like in any which way we should not use our eyeshadow palette after 1 year, whatever. So it's completely up to you. And I think this is all about this Beauty Glaze color board, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video and you find this helpful. Not the eye makeup but the review part basically. I hope you find that video review part helpful. If you did, then please give this please give this video a big thumbs up. If you like me and my content, please do subscribe to my channel, and do also hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video on my YouTube channel. And I also have a Instagram account. There I upload so many things over there. And if you want to know me a little bit more, then you can definitely check out my Instagram profile. And if you find the content really helpful to you, you can follow me. If you don't find, never mind, leave that. And I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.